It is a very strange feeling here in Commanders country because you see I'm actually rocking Commanders gear for once, which means there's one thing that's happening. It's Victory Monday once again here on BIB, here in Commanders country. It's Andrew, it's John. Like I said, it's Victory Monday. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Andrew, it's Victory Monday once again, fam.
Victory Monday. Bit of a surprising one.
It doesn't feel right considering we haven't had a victory in 2 months.
Not
3
used to
months?
this feeling, bro. I
It,
mean, of course, it came from, one of the other worst teams in the league, and we still didn't play amazing, but
no,
we won.
but one of our tech, if you consider it, it's one of our better games in the past couple months.
No, I'd say it was, but you also just have to consider the fact that it was the Giants, and this
Giants.
wasn't some. I wouldn't even say the Giants are close to remotely average. They're
No.
far below average, just like us, and we
Yep.
snuck out the win, but I'd agree
Yeah,
it
we did.
feels weird.
We definitely snuck out the win. We will talk about it, but before we do that, hit that subscribe button here on BIB. Road to 1,000 subscribers. We're at 825, so I need 175 of y'all to hit that subscribe button, and then we may or may not be doing a giveaway. Details to come. You can follow all our social media links above my head and down in the description. But let's talk about this game. 29-21 was the final score. This is if you guys follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and here on YouTube, you see this graphic a lot. 29-21 was the final score, but it doesn't tell the whole story because we were up 22-7 at halftime. 22-7 at halftime. We were up. We let them come back a little bit. We still scored a touchdown, but overall, like we said, one of our better games in the past couple might be the better showing than we had at week 1 against the Giants. Marcus Mariota still continues to have a good game and then fumbles towards the end. But let's talk about the positivity, shall we? We actually have a decent balanced offense against these crappy teams.
Is that much of a positive?
I mean, I'll take it.
Maybe it's a
I'll take
slight
it as a.
positive.
It's light. It's light. It's light.
But
I
John, it's
mean,
the
because
Giants defense, man.
yeah, without Kayvon, yeah, but like, when was the last time you've seen this defense or this offense be like half balanced?
It's been a while, but if I'm being completely honest with you, this isn't even a game that I really wanted us to win, and that's something we were talking about in the group chat. I think
Yeah.
there's some mutual feelings about that because the Giants have a lower draft position than us, or higher draft position, higher up in the draft. And if we lost this, we would have gone way up. I mean, we'd be in a much better position. I think we've now dropped to about the 8th pick with the win
Yep.
over the Giants, and it's going to be hard to sort of move up from that.
Yeah. Let me pull up that our current draft order because, like you said, we have gone from number 8 or number 6 to number 8. Now, granted, which isn't much far off. It's not as far as.
Bless you.
Sorry, thank you. I'm somehow allergic to the draft order, even though I'm the draft guy. No, we fell from 6 to 8, which isn't a super drastic place considering Tennessee lost, Cleveland lost, Las Vegas lost, the Jets lost, New Orleans. Like these, like the main suspect still lost, so we weren't going to fall far regardless.
Yeah. I feel like we still have multiple weeks left to go in the season, and If we ended up 3-11 after today, if we lost, Giants would be what, 3-11 as well.
They would also be 3-11.
I don't know who would have the tiebreak over that, but we'd be in a much better position to compete for a higher draft pick than we are now. It's going to be harder to move up, beat
Yeah.
those, get in front of those 3-win teams right now from 4 to 6, and then those 2-win teams. I don't see us cracking the top 5, especially if this gives us like a little bit of momentum. I could see
Yep.
us winning, maybe again, maybe not. I
Right.
don't know, but yeah, it was
Yeah,
nice to win, but not nice the result of winning at this point in
you
the season.
you and Nick to a degree have all kind of been in the boat of like, if we win, hooray. If not, I'd rather take the draft pick.
Yeah. So I'm looking at our schedule. We've only got Eagles and Cowboys left.
Yep. It goes Eagles, Dallas, Eagles.
We'll probably lose out. I mean, I don't see us beating either of them at this point, but
Probably not.
yep.
So who knows? But I mean, we still keep a top 10 draft pick, which is good because there's a lot of talent in the top 10 that we need. And now with Cincinnati eliminated from the playoffs, with KC eliminated from the playoffs, Atlanta eliminated from the playoffs, most of these teams are going to just kind of just rearrange the board. But like, I can see that top 5 pretty much staying where it's at: Giants, Vegas, Tennessee, Cleveland, Jets, and then the Giants are kind of in a bad spot because they don't need quarterback.
I wouldn't say that's a bad spot. I'd say that's in a good position to trade back and gain some extra picks from that situation.
True, but if you're Tennessee and let's say you want Caleb Downs,
No, that's fair, but I mean, would it be crazy for them to just take someone a non-quarterback at number 1 since they have that position?
unless it's like Arvell Reese, but even then, like anything but a quarterback at 1 feels like a stretch this
No, I
draft.
agree it's a stretch, but
So we'll see, but we stick at 8. There's plenty of prospects at 8. We can trade down if we really wanted to. We get tempted to go get someone, but we either stick and pick or we fall back. But I mean, falling from 6 to 8 really isn't the worst thing in the world compared to what
yeah,
it could have been.
I'm honestly not going to be mad as long as we end up with a top 10 pick. And we should. Like at this point,
Yeah.
even if we win one, there's still a good chance we'll end up with a top 10 pick. I don't think we will. But yeah, I mean, we're just at that point in the season where like winning's not going to do anything for us except move us further down in the first round of the draft. So
Right.
it's a weird position to be in, like wanting to see your team lose.
Yep.
And it's kind of sad that that's where we're at, but there's two sides to the story, you know.
There definitely is. There definitely is. But let's talk about that two side of the story in terms of this game. Like I said, 29-21. A lot of big moments, to be honest, mainly from offense. And I mean, actually, there's about 2 highlights from every side of the field: offense, defense, special teams. I'm gonna do the split screen so that way we really don't get copyrighted. But to like kick off kind of one of the big ones overall, that deep bomb to Terry.
Mm-hmm.
This just beauty of a play. I mean, we'll obviously replay it. It's just a thing of beauty. Splits the defender, spins out of him, and gets home. Yeah, it's 22-14 by then, but it's 1st and 20 at midfield. That's all we needed.
That was nice to see.
Yeah.
Terry
That
finally
was
getting some deep ball action, getting a tutty.
yeah.
He's coming to life a little too late in the season, but still nice to see.
I mean, injuries will do that. Injuries will do that. And then maybe one of my favorite moments of the game, and I texted this to the Burgundy Breakdown group chat. We had a Ben Sinnott sighting for massive yardage. And I mean, look at that. At the 25, drops back at the 20, to the 50, to the
Whoa.
45, to the 40, to the 36. Ben Sinnott sightings, baby. You love to hear it. You love to see it. I needed this for my soul.
He may have slightly extended his possibility of staying on the team next year with that catch.
What you mean
I
slightly?
would
He was
I
always
wouldn't
going to be on this.
say I wouldn't say significantly. I'll say slightly,
He was always
but
going to
it
be on
is
this
nice to see.
team. It's a great thing to see. And then if we're going to talk about a rookie making a big play, considering Sinnett's a second year, you want to talk about a play that changed the momentum of this game. Jalen Lane.
Mhm.
I don't know why it's doing it in the middle of the videos, but that's easy. Punt from inside the 10, recovers it at about the 36, and just splits some defenders, and off to the races. This put us up into the 20s, and I think the next drive was the Terry touchdown. Second touchdown of the year on special teams for Jalen Lane, the first Washington rookie to do so since Brian Mitchell.
Even if he is a guy that doesn't end up being super involved in the passing game, I think what he brings to special teams, I mean, he's the best returner we've had in a while, and
Yeah,
it's awesome to see finally
some
someone being
life.
solid at that position, some life. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's a valuable piece to have, and I'm excited about that. I'm
it
sure we'll
was
see some
great.
more of those.
I really hope so. I really hope so. I think he needed that. I think the team needed that. I think the fans needed that. Of like, oh, this is a reason we took him in the 4th round.
Yep.
And
100%.
then one of the plays that kind of sealed the game for us, and he needed this because he is now the second leading turnover machine in his draft class and has now 4 interceptions on the year, 8 of his career. It's Big Mike Sainristil. Again, I don't know why there we go. Dart throws it, pick there at the 20. I thought he was going to house this for the first time. I saw this. I was like, he's going to send it to the house? But no, he flipped the field 25-25. This is what we needed.
Absolutely. I think he's had some up and downs this season, but since Dan Quinn took over as defensive coordinator, his roles changed a little bit.
Yes.
And we're seeing him play in these more versatile positions, move him around a little bit more. I think it's definitely benefited him. He still has sometimes where he blows a coverage or
Right.
reads something poorly, but I think he's stepped up since that change has happened, and he's great. He's great,
Yeah,
man.
I don't think we've necessarily like a lot of fans have killed Mikey the player. You really have to kill the scheme. Because last year towards the tail end, Mikey was doing his thing, and it just took
Yep.
a minute to get him there.
Yep. Yep.
Versus this year, Joe Witt, I don't know what's going on with him. I couldn't tell you.
I was just rough all year, man.
Yeah,
The whole scheme.
it's been brutal. But someone brought up a point about Mike Sainristil. I'm gonna try and find it as I talk about it. But someone had put out the question of what if we put Mike Sainristil from corner to free safety?
What I don't hate about that is he's better in these zone coverage situations where he's not guarding someone man on man in the slot, because that's when we
Mm-hmm.
see his blown coverages. I mean, he gets picks. Like, he's a ball hawk. He goes for hits. He hits people hard when he has the chance.
Yep.
I wouldn't hate that. What are your thoughts?
I don't hate it either. I think the problem is he's not the greatest tackler
He's
on the
not, because
team.
he's on the smaller size.
Yeah.
But I would argue he makes up with that with his just aggressiveness.
Yep. I
Um,
would agree. I think if you're a safety, you need to have downhill speed to, you know, kill a dude, if you will. Like theoretically speaking, like you've really got to lay in that the hammer paws on a defender.
mhm.
Mikey is good at like shadowing a guy, jumping a good route, but again, not the greatest tackler. So that's where I'm like, a bit skeptical.
Yep. Yeah,
So
he's not super tall either, is he? How tall is he?
no, I think he's roughly 6 foot. He's give or take 6 foot.
This says he's 5'10".
Is he only 5'10"?
I just Google searched it. It says Mike Sainristil is 5'10". I don't know.
Oh yeah, 5'10", 182. So yeah, so I mean, as a corner, you're on the smaller side of things.
Yeah, and then as a safety, it's also can be an issue.
Yeah. So you never know what could happen. If they made the change, I would need to give it time. But
I would not make that change unless his situation's becoming desperate. And
right.
he really like gets worse than he is right now.
Yeah.
And if we end up, switching to a scheme where his zone coverage and his skills are not being utilized, then I could understand maybe trying it out. But at this point where he is right now with his abilities, I don't think that's a switch that would benefit us.
No, probably no, not with the lack of depth in this cornerback room either.
Absolutely. Yeah. Agreed.
I'm really curious where I found this tweet because I saw it earlier and now I can't find it. So if I clip this out and find it, I'll tell the people. But let's kind of stay on defense. Not the worst showing for us. Von Miller had a sack. Antonio Hamilton Sr. had 2 pass deflections and 2 pass breakups. Quan was getting there. Luvu was getting some good tackles in. But like you said, it's against the Giants, and they still didn't have a great showing. Dart threw for 246, 2-1. Tracy 15 for 70 and a touchdown. Like Dart had a 29-yard rush. Like still not a great showing for our defense.
I think just mid. There's not really a whole lot else you can describe about it. I think at halftime, the first half they were probably much stronger, and then second half kind of tailed off, gave up a few more points. Yeah, just mid, which is better than trash. I'll take it. Our defense didn't get blown up, but at the end of the day, it's also the Giants. So
yeah. To your point, like it is the Giants. I'll still take a win at the end of the day. Like I'm never gonna root for a loss. This team and their fumbles. I don't know if you've seen any of the clips from today. We had 4 fumbles. 2 from Mariota. 1 from J-Mac. 1 from Bill. The Bill and the Mariota fumble, Connolly Jr. recovered. Mariota lost one. And then the one that J-Mac fumbled, the Giants picked it up, lateraled it 3 times, brought it down outside the 20, got called back because I think Burns was down by contact. But, like, why do we have such a fumbling issue?
It's bad. I mean, that's the type of stuff that actually determines the outcome of the games. Those points off turnovers, killer.
Mariota, look, we all love Marcus. We really do. Great, like I never met him in person, but like nice human being. No one really has anything bad to say about him. He can play ball. I would take him over a lot of backup quarterbacks in this league. Every single game, he is due for a dumb, rookie-headed turnover. And today was the fumble. Dude, take the sack.
Who was it against when he just blindly threw the ball like straight to a defender? He was like about to get sacked and running. He didn't even look where he was throwing it.
Oh, I mean, that could be like 3 of these games this year.
It was like in the red zone, I think.
I mean, again, that could still be 3 of our games this year.
He makes those stupid rookie mistakes, but as a veteran.
Yeah,
I don't
which
understand
like
why.
I need to understand the thought. Like I get wanting to make the play bigger or like get the ball out of your hands so you don't negatively impact the team, but throwing a pick and fumbling are negatively impacting the team, my boy.
Yeah.
Just like we most of us on Twitter were like, just take the sack, just go down. You're gonna have to go for a long field goal or punt anyways. We can accept it at this rate, but to fumble and now the other team has the ball on your side of the 50, you just handed them prime field position and be like, oh, we can turn these guys over.
Yep.
And I need to know the thought process behind this, man.
Couldn't tell you.
I fam, you telling me. You telling me. But I mean, at the end of the day, a win is a win. 2-6 on the road, 4-10 on the year. McLaurin had a nice game, 3 for 69 and a touchdown, so he's up to 400 yards already on the year, and he's only played like 5 games.
Yeah.
So, like, he's obviously not hitting his 1,000. Mike Evans obviously ain't hitting his 1,000. Like, it is what it is. Yeah, 7 games, 409 yards, averaging, what is that? Let me do some quick math. 409 by 7. He's averaging 58 yards a game. All right. That's about average for him, I'd give or take.
Yep.
But
Yep.
we seem to have gone away from the running game, and like we weren't running the ball like great. It was still good. Like Bill 18 for 96 and a tutty, Mariota 10 for 43, J Mac 9 for 6. We still ran for about 145 total yards today, which was great.
That was great. Bill was my player of the game today. I mean, seeing
Ooh.
him come back after a lot of running back questions between Rodriguez, between Jeremy McNichols, I think him having a strong performance and being that dominant running back that we need, that made me happy today. So he had that awesome touchdown run that was just
Yeah, he
blew
did.
through some defenders, punched his way in there. That was fun.
Yeah, it was a nice run. Player of the game. Yeah, it might be Bill.
He's mine.
I'd probably give you Bill. I could give it to Terry. He has like 3 catches for 69 yards. Is
Not
absurd.
mad at that.
And that touchdown was a 51-yard touchdown. So like,
Yep. That was
you
great.
can't go wrong there. Yeah, I'll give you Bill. I think I might have to agree with you on that one. And the injuries aside, like Tunsil left the game early. Goldman left the game early. Noah Brown left the game and was out.
Brown.
There was another one who left, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head for whatever reason. I'm like, can we just stop having the injury bug?
I honestly just think it's funny how often Noah Brown gets hurt.
I don't see
Like,
a
I'm
way he
not
comes
even
back.
surprised. Like, if you asked me what the odds were that he gets hurt in this game before, I would have said over 50%. Like, none of us are surprised at all.
No, not all. This is why you brought in Treylon. This is why you elevated. Oh, it was Darius Rush, the corner we elevated. He also became injured. I was like, come on, bro.
Yeah, rough.
But it's becoming ridiculous. I don't see Noah Brown coming back to this team next year. I just don't.
You better not.
Not one bit. I would bring back Treylon in a heartbeat.
Yep.
I'd bring him back. Give him a nice little 2-year, $6 million deal. I could stomach that.
Cool with that.
I think he'd take that all day, every day. I mean, you can still draft a guy. You've still got Jalen. You still got Luke. Like, you've got guys that you can make work on this team, but you've got to address it correctly. But a win is a win. A dub is a dub, whether it's in the freezing cold or not, because it's freezing here on the East Coast.
Man, I'm chilling out here on the West Coast. It's like 50s, upper 50 degrees. All the snow's gone. It's melted by now. It's like it's spring. We're warming up over here.
Dude, it is currently 20 degrees right now.
Oh.
With the windshield feels like 1 degree.
Oh.
We had snow flurries pretty much half the day today here in the DMV.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Yeah, Northern Virginia and DC had like snow. And tomorrow where I live is only a high of 33. So I would gladly take 50 degrees.
Yeah, usually at my school we have snow everywhere by now, and it's about that same temperature, that 10 to 20 degree range. But I don't know why it's just been warm this year. It's great.
It's weird. Like if it's gonna be cold, just give me snow. Like don't tease me with this wind and rain.
It's valid.
Like just give me the snow. But like I said, sit here at 4-10. We host the Eagles next week. I've said this the past like couple months. I got my parking pass today. I will see y'all at Northwest December 20th, 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Pacific. If you're in the DMV area and you've got a chance to come on out, come hit up the crib at Hyde Social, December 20th, one date. I'll be here towards the beginning. Jay Crowder will be there, Washington legend, so I might be able to meet him, get a picture with him.
That's
Going to
awesome.
be a good time. Shout out to D'Angelo Entertainment and Company for reaching out and giving me the graphic to put out on Instagram. Told them if I can make it, I'll come slide through for an hour or two, give them some good times before I head over to tailgate action. But if y'all got the time, you're in DC, you're in the DMV, come slide through. Hyde Socials brought to you by D'Angelo Entertainment and one Jay Crowder. Shout out to them. But I will take a win as much as people are affected by us winning, by the draft stock falling. But a win is a win. We finally have a victory Monday here on BIB, a victory Monday, which feels like the first time in forever. Like this game was kind of like whatever, but like I'll still take the win.
It's a good way of putting it. I think
Yeah.
the next 3 games to close out the season, I can't say that I'm rooting for a win, but I'm also not going to say I'm going to be mad if we win. I just want to see a strong performance in each of these games. I want to compete with our division rivals, close out the season showing life.
I agree. I'll give you that. I will give you that. As long as we can stay competitive, we're good. If we can have like the Broncos game the next 3 weeks, we keep it with
I'll
like a
take
one
that.
more game, I'm good.
Oh yeah.
If we show up the way Arizona showed up against Houston today, the way Cleveland showed up against Chicago today, I'm good.
Yep.
Hard pass. But we're gonna get up out of here. Y'all hit that subscribe button here on BIB. Like I said, road to 1,000. We may or may not be doing a giveaway once we get to 1,000, but obviously we will let you know when we get there and what the details are. You can follow all our social media links down in the description or here above my big old head. For those who tune in on Wednesday nights to the Burgundy Breakdown, I will see y'all then here on the Ballin In Burgundy podcast and on the Burgundy Breakdown channel. More stuff coming on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Let's enjoy, let's savor Victory Monday while it lasts. Because whether you're warm like Andrew or you're freezing like me, I'll take a Victory Monday how I can get them. But with that being said, guys, raise hell this Monday whenever you're watching this. Stay tuned for more content coming out, and we will see y'all out there. Peace.